Hi there, I'm Brooke Baldwin. Top of the hour, you are watching CNN. Great to be here with you. Listen, we are hours before Super Tuesday. The Republican Party is at war over Donald Trump and the rising likelihood that he will become the party's nominee tomorrow. Check the map with me. 11 states here hold Republican primaries or caucuses, and Trump already has wins in 3 states under his belt. When you look at the recent polling, this new CNN poll shows Trump has the support of 49% of Republicans nationwide. That dwarfs his competitors, whose combined percentages still fall short of Trump's lead. But will this latest controversy, when he failed to fully disavow a former KKK leader Sunday on CNN, perhaps cut into his support? It might have played a part in this major disruption at his rally. This was just moments ago. Watch this for yourself. Some of these protesters here, they were there, obviously holding hands and chanting Black Lives Matter. They interrupted his speech, refusing to leave the venue there. This is Radford University in Virginia. Let's go to our senior White House correspondent, Jim Acosta, who was at that event. And Jim Acosta, can you tell me what exactly happened?
Yeah, this is the rowdiest Donald Trump rally that I've covered since I've been covering this campaign for the last month or so. Basically, what happened about halfway to 3/4 of the way through this rally, and keep in mind there were a few other protests that broke out before this happened. We saw about 20 to 30 protesters, largely African American, but there were folks of all races, I believe, in the mix there, who started chanting. And at first they did not want to leave, and then security, eventually there was a large enough security presence there that they started walking out. And at that point, some of them, perhaps all of them, not really sure about that, were chanting Black Lives Matter. Let's show you a little piece of that video, and then Donald Trump's reaction to that just after that.
Okay.
All right, folks, you're going to hear it once. All lives matter.
So there you have Donald Trump's reaction to it, all lives matter. And that was, Brooke, after about 10 or 15 seconds of the crowd chanting all lives matter. And keep in mind, part of this got started because just before that group of protesters started chanting Black Lives Matter and other protests, there was another protester on the other side of this auditorium here who got up and was being escorted out by security. And Trump at that point said to her, "Are you from Mexico?" She appeared to be of Hispanic descent. Now, there was a photographer, we should point out, there was sort of a media scrum, and a photographer who was in the press pen with us got into an altercation with Secret Service officers. We witnessed it firsthand. There's some video of it out there on social media right now. This Time magazine photographer named Chris Morris, he tried to leave the media pen to go cover the protest. He was grabbed and taken down by Secret Service agents. We personally saw this on video that was taken of the incident. I just had a chance to talk to Chris Morris after this was over. He said he did not throw a punch, did not get physical at all, and that it was about 18 inches, he put it, after he left the pen, he was grabbed by Secret Service agents and thrown to the ground. He says he's not pressing charges, but it just gives you that sense as to how this was a very volatile mix here at this Donald Trump rally, not to mention some of the red-hot rhetoric that was being used by the candidate on stage. This was the rowdiest protest I've seen so far of this campaign, Brooke.
My goodness, all happening there at Radford University, all at the same rally. Jim Acosta, volatility indeed. Thank you for that. Let's broaden this out, and let me bring in my panel. I have Pastor Darrell Scott, founder and senior pastor at New Spirit Revival Center in Ohio, a Trump supporter, and also with me, John McCager Max Stepanovich, chairman of the Florida State Government Relations and a Marco Rubio supporter. Gentlemen, welcome to both of you.
Good to see you again, Brooke.
Good to see you.